Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies knows Southern Illinois. Located in West Frankfort, they're your Milwaukee superstore with over 8,000 square feet. Wallace Industrial Tools has the largest selection of Milwaukee within a 2-hour radius. Find power tools such as drills, saws, lights, shop vacs, and more with pricing lower than you'll find anywhere else. That's Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies in West Frankfort.
The everyday people who make Southern Illinois so special. The ones who make sacrifices every day for their families and their community. These are the people who make us proud of what we do. You see, when a person from our community gets injured in an accident, there is someone at an insurance company far away from here whose job it is to minimize your injury, to make their corporation money. For them, you're just a claim number. For us, well, I guess you could say it's personal. We are fighting for the people of Southern Illinois each and every day to restore what was lost. We are Sam C. Mitchell and Associates, and for us, it's personal.
Kids Corral is a licensed child care center and preschool serving children from 6 weeks to 12 years old in West Frankfort and beyond. Owned by FCHS 1989 alumni Gina King and 1992 alumni Kristen Cass, Kids Corral is located at 218 South Horn Street in West Frankfort. Call them today at 618-937-4700 for more information. Kids Corral, proudly taking care of the next generation of Redbirds since 1998. IBI Management manages over 2.5 million square feet of industrial storage warehousing and office space in Illinois, Indiana, Tennessee, Ohio, and South Carolina with 64 tenants. Feel free to contact them for any management needed for your property. Reach out with any questions to Bobby or Iris Kazadi at 618-218-5995 or 618-218-2456. For any of your commercial management, IBI Management is here for you. Ask Melissa Walden about Shelter's auto, home, and life options. Call or text at 618-937-2092. Plus, use the My Shelter app to pay your bill, file a claim, proof of insurance, policy documents, go paperless, and more. Melissa Walden, Shelter Insurance in West Frankfort.
Looking for a dealership where you're treated like family? Come to Week Chevrolet GMC, where from sales to service, they put you first. Their friendly staff will help you find the perfect vehicle that fits your needs and your budget. Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, they've got it all. Visit them online at gregweeks.com or call 618-937-2000. Week Chevrolet GMC, right on the price, right off I-57.
Looking for a place to come out and enjoy one of the hidden treasures of Southern Illinois? The Frankfort Community Park is a 64-acre gym located in West Frankfort with 10 softball and baseball fields, 12 outdoor shelters, tennis courts, basketball courts, and a pond, as well as beautiful playground equipment for children of all ages. The park has plenty of open spaces to explore, and its serenity and beauty is second to none. The Aquatic Center has an indoor pool, weight room, basketball courts, and an event center. The Frankfort Community Park has something for everyone to enjoy. Come visit the park, and we promise you won't be disappointed. WP Dumpsters is West Frankfort's premier roll-off dumpster service, offering 14 cubic yard containers that are perfect for small DIY projects all the way up to larger home remodels and everything in between. With competitive pricing and top-notch customer service, WP Dumpsters is your Southern Illinois roll-off specialist. Book your bin online today at WPDumpsters.com or call 618-218-0623. Owned and operated by former Redbird Dalton Woolard.
Hal Insurance is a proud sponsor of Redbird Athletics. Serving West Frankfort since 1925, we provide auto, home, business, life, and health insurance. Hal Insurance partners with Auto Owners Insurance Company to handle insurance the right way, the human way. Call Ryan, Jessica, or Susan Patton at 618-937-4000. Hal Insurance is proud to serve you.
Big jobs on big properties demand a big side-by-side. A side-by-side like the first ever Honda Pioneer 1000 Deluxe Crew. This flagship model delivers serious power and performance where you need it most. Even more, it offers best-in-class comfort for 6 occupants with backseat legroom beyond compare. As for build quality, we'll let the Honda name speak for itself. Head to Galadich Honda in West Frankfort and see the all-new Pioneer 1000 Deluxe Crew today.
Looking for a reason to try the new $5 meal deal at McDonald's? Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and the price makes 5.
So much.
That's everything you get with the new $5 meal deal at McDonald's.
Come to West Frankfort, Illinois and experience one of the largest and longest Christmas displays in the entire state. Candy Cane Lane features thousands of lights and hundreds of handmade characters from your favorite music, movies, and TV shows. Originally created by high school teacher and coach Tim Murphy, Candy Cane Lane is open seasonally on Friday and Saturday from 5:30 to 10 and Sunday through Thursday from 5:30 to 9:30 at the West Frankfort Community Park. Experience the true magic of Christmas this year at Candy Cane Lane.
We are live on Redbirds Live. This is Redbirds Basketball, live from Pinckneyville, from Duster Thomas Gymnasium in Pinckneyville, Illinois. Welcome into our pregame coverage brought to you by Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies. Check them out in West Frankfort, Evansville, or Paducah. Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies pregame show. I'm Garrett Smith, joined by Quincy King.
How's it going? Lovely Friday we're having here over in Pinckneyville. It's always a blast coming to this gym. Hospitality is always great, and I'm ready to see some basketball here tonight. You always know when you come into Pinckneyville, you got to bring your A game, or you're going to be pushed out the door pretty quick.
The Redbirds come in at 2-5, lost last time out on the road at Christopher. A lot of missed chances inside, had some good looks, couldn't get it done. Got a big test tonight against Pinckneyville, Quincy. They come in 4-1. And that one loss was a 1-point defeat by the hands of Woodlawn, who really tough 1A team. And so this is a team that could easily be unbeaten, and they have high hopes for the postseason. So you're in a hostile environment tonight. Really good home atmosphere and good crowd, as always, here in Pinckneyville. This is conference play, though. This is what you get when you play in the river to river. And you've got a real big threat on the road here tonight against the Panthers.
Yeah, this is one of those games that I kind of wish would come a little bit later in the season for us. Pinckneyville every year, it feels like, has a team that's, everyone's talking about it's going to be making a run in the postseason, doing something. I mean, they got some tall kids this year. They got some super athletic kids. I think, Tyler McConnell returning a junior, super athletic. And then, they got the SIU commit with Ty Lar out there at 6'8". So, I mean, those two guys just alone are going to be hard. They always have nice, quick guards to go up against. But like you were saying, when you're playing Pinckneyville, it's just, it's a different environment. Once you get here, I think it's all, it's just all different. It's a good show for basketball, and it's always stayed the same, I think, for them. There's always something you see with Pinckneyville.
Now, you mentioned the two names I was going to bring up, and Lauer and McConnell, but then, you're obviously going to have to deal with the size of those guys, and you mentioned they're always going to have good guards. A couple of upperclassmen that are returning that I recognize right off the gates are Reed Marlowe and Colton Smith, and they're going to do a good job of taking care of the basketball. And when you got the big size inside, you don't have to do a whole lot. You're going to have some open looks. That's when you take your shots. Other than that, you can probably go into the post to those big guys. McConnell's super athletic kid. I can remember him from a couple years ago, just flying all over the floor, and he's just a junior. So you get another year of him next year. And Ty Lauer, not as good in terms of athleticism, but I think he moves his feet better than he used to, and he's obviously a traditional post guy. He's going to be able to back guys down and go to his left or his right. So, I mean, that's the reason SIU loved what they saw out of him, and the reason he's playing D1 basketball next year.
I definitely think he's a stretch forward kind of guy. I think probably he's worked on his 3-game a lot. He seemed like he took a few kind of uncontested threes last year that teams would leave him wide open, thinking maybe this big guy can't shoot. But I think he's really stretched his game. He's kind of a stretch forward guy. He can get down there, obviously, being 6'8", working on a good post game, and can also shoot the ball a little bit. So you kind of have to watch out with every area with him. But yeah, I mean, usually they know how to breed basketball players, it seems like, in this town, and they're going to be bringing whatever they can.
I'd call this team the favorite in the Mississippi, wouldn't you? Pinckneyville?
I'd have to agree right now. I know Nashville's got some kids that return, but I'd say it'd be up with Nashville and Pinckneyville would be the two teams really going at it for the conference lead. Benton's lost some numbers this year. Anna Jonesboro has returned one kid, They have a few others down there in Anna Jonesboro, but yeah, really, I think I see Pinckneyville and Nashville really kind of taking the lead in Mississippi.
Yeah, and it's always a tough place to play here. I think Pinckneyville gets a regional this year. Those assignments came out today. I think they get a regional, so I wouldn't put it past us being over here to watch some good basketball at some point. We always end up catching some good ball games.
Yeah, I just chuckle a little bit because I feel sorry for whoever has to come over
everybody
and play.
else.
Yeah.
We'll take a break. The anthem's coming up and starting lineups. It's the Redbirds and Panthers on Redbirds Live.
The everyday people who make Southern Illinois so special. The ones who make sacrifices every day for their families and their community. These are the people who make us proud of what we do. You see, when a person from our community gets injured in an accident, there is someone at an insurance company far away from here whose job it is to minimize your injury, to make their corporation money. For them, you're just a claim number. For us, well, I guess you could say it's personal. We are fighting for the people of Southern Illinois each and every day to restore what was lost. We are Sam C. Mitchell and Associates, and for us, it's personal.
IBI Management manages over 2.5 million square feet of industrial storage warehousing and office space in Illinois, Indiana, Tennessee, Ohio, and South Carolina with 64 tenants. Feel free to contact them for any management needed for your property. Reach out with any questions to Bobby or Iris Kazadi at 618-218-5995 or 618-218-2456. For any of your commercial management, IBI Management is here for you. Kids Corral is a licensed child care center and preschool serving children from 6 weeks to 12 years old in West Frankfort and beyond. Owned by FCHS 1989 alumni Gina King and 1992 alumni Kristen Cass, Kids Corral is located at 218 South Horn Street in West Frankfort. Call them today at 618-937-4700 for more information. Kids Corral, proudly taking care of the next generation of Redbirds since 1998. Ask Melissa Walden about Shelter's auto, home, and life options. Call or text at 618-937-2092. Plus, use the My Shelter app to pay your bill, file a claim, proof of insurance, policy documents, go paperless, and more. Melissa Walden, Shelter Insurance in West Frankfort. Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies knows Southern Illinois. Located in West Frankfort, they're your Milwaukee superstore with over 8,000 square feet. Wallace Industrial Tools has the largest selection of Milwaukee within a 2-hour radius. Find power tools such as drills, saws, lights, shop vacs, and more with pricing lower than you'll find anywhere else. That's Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies in West Frankfort.
Looking for a dealership where you're treated like family? Come to Week Chevrolet GMC, where from sales to service, they put you first. Their friendly staff will help you find the perfect vehicle that fits your needs and your budget. Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, they've got it all. Visit them online at gregweeks.com or call 618-937-2000. Week Chevrolet GMC, right on the price, right off I-57.
We welcome you back to Redbirds Live. It's time for our Sam C. Mitchell and Associates starting lineup for the Pinckneyville Panthers, led by head coach Matt Lauer. He'll start 6'1 senior, number 14, Reed Marlowe. Number 20, 6'1 senior, Colton Smith. That's a couple of guys we mentioned. Quincy. Also, 22, 6 foot senior, Miles Dorflin. And then a couple of the bigs. 6'8 senior, number 23, Ty Lauer. And 6'6 junior, number 35, Tyler McConnell. Got a lot of upperclassmen, a lot of experience for Coach Lauer in there. And so he'll go with Marlowe, Smith, Dorflin, Lauer, and McConnell. For head coach Josh Sertich, he'll start 6 foot senior, number 0, Will Scales. 6'3 senior, number 10, Quentin Osborne. 5'10 junior, number 15, Chris Samples. First start of the season for number 22, 6'2 senior, Cannon Cass. And 6'5 junior, number 35, Nick Hefner. Redbirds in the red here on the road in Pinckneyville. Ready to go. This type of energy, expect Pinckneyville trying to come out to a quick start.
Yeah, with the atmosphere here, you can tell that basketball's back in session over in Perry County.
McConnell, looks like he might have traveled, goes into Lauer and lays it in. Definitely looked like a walk.
Kind of hoping for maybe a little call there, but I don't think they're really focused on McConnell in that one.
Pressure from Pinckneyville. Skip ahead. There's Scales, who has it on the wing. He needs to dribble the basketball, and he does, finally, and gives it up. Hefner, kick out. Cass to the elbow. Out to Osborne, left side. 3, no good. Rebound off of Scales. Pinckneyville basketball. So I mentioned that one blemish on Pinckneyville's schedule, a 1-point loss at the hands of the Woodlawn Cardinals.
Yeah, I heard very good things from that tournament. I heard a lot of good games, competitive games.
McConnell misses inside. And it's Hefner who has the basketball, who finds Samples into the corner to Will Scales. Hefner's dribble, he had it taken away and it's knocked out of bounds. Frankfort will keep it. You put pressure on Frankfort's shooters today? Is there more of the emphasis on being able to knock down shots, knowing that Pinckneyville's got a lot of size inside?
Yeah, I mean, you got to bring it today. And I mean, they're really testing us right now, see if we can handle the pressure, even though, it seems like a lot of teams like to be really laid back against us and kind of forcing us to shoot. They're kind of forcing us to just really take care of the ball. They're trying to maybe call out a weakness that we have of turning the ball over too much.
Yeah, I mean, lack of size, a way to equalize it is to knock down threes. And three-pointer's always been an equalizer in that sense. Frankfort with the ball, 6:20 to go in the first, trailing 2-0, taking their time on this possession.
Nothing wrong with it at all.
They are a slow-paced team offensively for sure. Right side, Hefner takes his time. 3 is too strong, and the rebound to Colton Smith. He'll bring it across the timeline for Pinckneyville.
See, in that possession, I really like that shot. I think Hefner took it with confidence, and he had an open shot. I say there's nothing to really complain about there.
Marlowe. Lob inside. We've got a whistle, a bump on the floor. They'll get Will Scales for his first, team first. Pinckneyville will throw it in on the baseline. I mean, they're going to look for that matchup all night long. They'll go in.
Going to have a lot of help on it.
To Lauer. Spinning left block, laid it in. Hefner Gets it across into the corner to Osborne. To go out to Nick Hefner. Bounces underneath. Samples on the right block, left alone for 2.
It's a good find. That's what happens a lot when a team is trying to play really overly aggressive defense. Is sometimes they'll find guys lacking.
Corner triple, good from Dorflin. Redbirds get it in quickly. 7-2 Pinckneyville. Swing to Osborne, crossover dribble. He works baseline. Short corner jumper. He was left free and he pushed it too strong. McConnell is fouled, a reach in on Samples. Team second, his first, 4:34 remaining, quarter 1. Seemed like a cheap one there. Cam Willard's going to sub in for West Frankfort.
Yeah, and I was going to add, back there on offense with, how our offenses look so far, we really, I think, could need Osborne to be hitting that little mid-range shot right there.
Kick out, McConnell. Bumped. Bounces to Marlowe in the paint. Over his man. Rattles out. Rebound Osborne for the Redbirds. Swings it out to Nick Hefner. He dribbles on McConnell. They'll bring it to Samples and they get it across. And Samples dribble behind the back right into the hands of McConnell. McConnell double dribbled and they do call it. Osborne, 3:55 to go in quarter 1, 7-2. Redbirds have it across. Cam Willard's first touch goes right to Samples. Point right with it is Osborne. Backing in on his guy, kick out Samples. Samples, baseline, gets to the block, cut off, looks for Willard in the paint, floats it up and in. 7-4 Pinckneyville. McConnell, lob into Lauer. He banked it in and one. I think they got Quentin Osborne for his first, team third. Parker Allen coming in for Cannon Cass. Dorfline takes a seat. Looks like Aiden Carter in for Pinckneyville. Lauer's free throw is good. So 3 the old school way. It's 10-4. Panthers of Pinckneyville leading West Frankfort. Samples crossover dribble, gets to the point. Now back towards the right. Parker Allen has the basketball. Allen floats it left into the corner. Cam Willard shot fake, steps inside the arc and ends up at the top. Hefner finds Osborne, right block. He laid it up and in. Took his time. Waited for McConnell to go flying by. It's 10-6. Frankfort within 4.
Yeah, it was a good job by Osborne to really get his defender in the air and then try to draw contact.
Colton Smith steps into a 3. Rims out. Parker Allen's there. Skip ahead. Here comes the Redbirds. Top of the key. 3 is good for Quentin Osborne. Frankfort trailing by a point, 10-9. That's a guy you'd love to get going. He can keep you in ball games because he can heat up in a hurry. And he can score from anywhere on the floor.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, Osborne, he's a pure talent on terms of his offense.
Smith steps into another 3 and misses yet again. Skip ahead, Cam Willard, and stumbled. No travel, kept his pivot foot. Frankfort with the ball, 2 minutes to go in the first, trailing 10-9. Samples at the point. Dribbles around his man, gets into the paint, kick out Osborne. Right side 3 is in and out. was halfway home.
It's a good shot. Wide open, guy like Osborne. It's a good shot take.
Lauer at the free throw line, floats and got it to go. Falling to his right, and he's really improved on creating for himself, getting baskets. Hefner lost it inside. Got a tie up. More subs. Peyton Allen in first time. And with how thin Frankfurt's bench is, every Redbird has played here in the first quarter. Quentin Osborne to throw in. Allen retreats to the wing. Now that's Peyton Allen. Downhill, kick out Parker Allen. Feet set, kick to the left. Scales will pull a three. Nope. And tapped around. Woolard in front of the goal throws it in. We are seeing that development with Scales where he's now starting to take some perimeter shots. And it's part of the thing is if you're out there in the way Frankfurt plays, you're going to have to be able to shoot. And credit to him for working on something that he's not been accustomed to. 12-11, 45 seconds to go in the first. We got a bump.
Yeah, I mean, it goes for everybody on the team. If anybody has scouted us so far and see what they have seen through the Hanco tournament and everything else, it's, we're going to let those guys shoot a little bit. So I'm not opposed to anybody on our team really taking shots of confidence.
Second on Scales. Colton Smith stepping into a three. He's 0 of 3 from 3. Follow-up, no. Offensive rebound. Back up, no. Another try underneath. That's loose. Parker Allen's got it for Frankfurt. 35 seconds. If Frankfurt wants, they can hold for one shot. They have the chance for the lead at the end of the first. They've called an over and back on Osborne. I don't think that's right. You have to be completely across. If any part of you's not across, you're not considered across the timeline yet. I think that's just a missed call.
Yeah.
Instead, the Panthers have it. 15 seconds. Smith, skip pass, corner triple on the way. It is good. Redbirds back the other way with 3 seconds. Parker Allen into the corner, Will Scales. They're not going to get a shot on. Into the first, 15-11, Pinckneyville.
The everyday people who make Southern Illinois so special. The ones who make sacrifices every day for their families and their community. These are the people who make us proud of what we do. You see, when a person from our community gets injured in an accident, there is someone at an insurance company far away from here whose job it is to minimize your injury, to make their corporation money. For them, you're just a claim number. For us, well, I guess you could say it's personal. We are fighting for the people of Southern Illinois each and every day to restore what was lost. We are Sam C. Mitchell and Associates, and for us, it's personal.
Ask Melissa Walden about Shelter's auto, home, and life options. Call or text at 618-937-2092. Plus, use the My Shelter app to pay your bill, file a claim, proof of insurance, policy documents, go paperless, and more. Melissa Walden, Shelter Insurance in West Frankfort.
Quarter one in the books. Had a chance. Hanging tough. See if he can keep it going.
Yeah, I mean, that quarter definitely was, a pretty successful quarter. I think, we had a lot of grit in that quarter, really striving for rebounds and getting after it,
Colton Smith, lob in to Ty Lauer, goes up. It's going to be a long night if he's getting the benefit of that. Coach Surdich not a fan. That's the third on Scales. Hefner will sub in. As Scales had committed a few fouls, given up a few buckets, but all in all, had not been afraid to bang bodies inside. And was actually making Lauer work pretty difficult, or make him work pretty hard to go after and get some touches. And we'll see how someone else matches up with him. Will they do? Whistle that one off? Someone step in?
Yeah, violation on the Panthers. Lane violation.
McConnell's quick breather. He's back in. That was Broadbeck who started in there. He's back to the bench. Parker Allen linked to the floor, finds Cam Willard, shot fake, missed the layup.
Those, you have to hit them.
Story the Redbirds know all too well, especially as of late. Missed layups. Those are the ones you really scratch your head over. To the goal. Awkward angle, and McConnell can't finish.
You know, we've seen it twice from McConnell on his defensive end. You give him one pump fake, he's going to jump.
Parker Allen left to the goal. They left him free. He lays it in. Frankfurt's got a basket. They're down 16-13. 48 seconds in to quarter two on Redbirds Live.
Kids Corral is a licensed child care center and preschool serving children from 6 weeks to 12 years old in West Frankfort and beyond. Owned by FCHS 1989 alumni Gina King and 1992 alumni Kristen Cass, Kids Corral is located at 218 South Horn Street in West Frankfort. Call them today at 618-937-4700 for more information. Kids Corral, proudly taking care of the next generation of Redbirds since 1998.
16-13 the score. Panthers have the basketball. We've seen Frankfurt slip behind Pinckneyville's tall defense a couple of times. Samples and Parker Allen getting in amongst the trees and having easy layups. Coach Lauer not too happy with that.
Yeah, I think with the defense, you know, the Panthers like to show that really overly aggressive, up-in-your-face defense is if you have a lot of guys moving on offense, you can get a lot of guys open, believe it or not, because overly aggressive defense is you're so hyperactive on where the ball is.
Lauer no good. McConnell get it on the third attempt. Third time's the charm for Pinckneyville.
His first points of the night for McConnell.
Right side Hefner out to Osborne. He won't shoot. He's called for a travel. Looked like the Redbirds were behind the defense again and just couldn't hit the open man. Missed three. Follow-up attempt, no, and a foul on Frankfurt. That is the foul on Woolard. Redbirds piling up fouls at 6 as a unit. 6:26 to go in quarter two, just the second of the period. McConnell, no. Reminder, the Redbirds in action tomorrow over in Harrisburg. Take on the Bulldogs. McConnell, he stepped across. That's the second time he missed it anyways. That's frustrating. 18-13, so an empty trip despite two looks at the strike. Osborne facing pressure, gets it across into the hands of Chris Samples. Samples dribbles, gets inside the paint. It was off the legs of Hefner, but off of a Panther last. When you're down there on that block, you got to be ready to receive it. And you got to know that some of the passes aren't going to be perfect. You got to be able to get anything that's coming your way.
Yeah, I mean, you got a lot of long arms, you know, in the Pinckneyville defense. You got to be able to receive it any way you can get the ball. And a guy like Hefner, he has to be going up, trying to get to the line or something.
Allen, kick out Osborne. Right corner with the basketball. He's just going to go ahead and pull. Why not? That's a three from Quentin Osborne.
It's a good shot right up his alley.
Smith, he's been trying to find his shot. He won't take one here. Now it's Lauer. Swing into the corner. Dorfline, now Lauer. Downhill drive, he walked. Cass will sub back in for the Redbirds, in for Parker Allen. (18-16) Pinckneyville. 5:37 to go, quarter two. Frankfort will burn a timeout. We'll take one as well. Redbirds down 2 on Redbirds Live.
IBI Management manages over 2.5 million square feet of industrial storage warehousing and office space in Illinois, Indiana, Tennessee, Ohio, and South Carolina with 64 tenants. Feel free to contact them for any management needed for your property. Reach out with any questions to Bobby or Iris Kazadi at 618-218-5995 or 618-218-2456. For any of your commercial management, IBI Management is here for you.
.5:30 to go, first half. Frankfort with the basketball. Trailing by 2. Samples. Long pass into the hands of Osborne. Crossover dribble from Quinton. Bounces in. Woolard. Blocked at the basket by McConnell. Smith. Lob in Lauer. Spinning. Going up. Bump. Rebound for West Frankfort. No whistle. Back the other way. Samples. Full head of steam. Kick out Cass. Shot fake into the hands of Hefner. Hefner dribble move to the goal. Charge on Hefner. Team third. That's the first on Hefner. Pinckneyville gets it back. Colton Smith. Triple up. No good. Rebound Osborne. You got to take advantage of these misses now because he's going to start hitting them. I mean, he's really been looking for that, and he's not had it. Free throw line is Parker Allen. Kick out Samples. Swing to Osborne. Bounce cast right block. Goes up. Shot blocked into the hands of Smith. Crossover dribble from Lauer into the lane. He's fouled. It's the first on Cass. Team fourth. The Allen brothers, the only Frankfort Redbird without a foul. Ty Lauer rattles the first one through. Marlowe back in for Dorfline. Got them both. They wave another one off. That is the third lane violation on Pinckneyville in the ball game, and we're only halfway through quarter two. That's 2 points that have been taken off the board. The other one was a missed anyways, but that's 2 points that Pinckneyville cost themselves. Parker Allen is fouled. That is the first foul on Pinckneyville today. Parker Allen will shoot 2. Back rim and shoots out. No good. One more coming for the junior. Splits the pair. 19-17. Pinckneyville quickly down the floor. Here's Ty Lauer. Dribbles, kicks it to Marlowe. Spinning. Going to the goal. Left it short. Rebound to Osborne, who finds Nick Hefner. 3:45 to go. First half. Hefner will bring it into the half court. Corner is Parker Allen. He's going to try a 3, and he's got it for 3. Frankfort's got a 1-point lead. Pinckneyville's going to call a timeout. We'll take one as well. Redbirds up 1. 3:37 to go in the first half.
Looking for a dealership where you're treated like family? Come to Week Chevrolet GMC, where from sales to service, they put you first. Their friendly staff will help you find the perfect vehicle that fits your needs and your budget. Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, they've got it all. Visit them online at gregweeks.com or call 618-937-2000. Week Chevrolet GMC, right on the price, right off I-57.
IBI Management manages over 2.5 million square feet of industrial storage, housing, and office space in Illinois, Indiana, Tennessee, Ohio, and South Carolina, 64 tenants. Feel free to contact them for any management needed for your property. Reach out with any questions to Bobby or Iris Kazadi at 618-218-5995 or 618-218-2456. For any of your commercial management, IBI Management is here for you.
Looking for a reason to try the new $5 meal deal at McDonald's? Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and the price makes 5.
So much.
That's everything you get with the new $5 meal deal at McDonald's.
3:30 to go first half. Redbirds up 20-19 on Pinckneyville. Let's see how the Panthers respond out of the Pinckneyville timeout. Smith, top of the arc, 3, good. Lead is right back to Pinckneyville.
I think he almost could kind of figured that one was going in. I mean, right at the top of the key, took that shot with a lot of confidence, and it finally fell for him.
Osborne holds it at the point. Swing to Samples. He fakes to the corner, gets back to Quentin Osborne. 3 minutes to go in the first half. Cass in the corner. Now it's Samples. He skips to Osborne. Osborne finds Parker out right of the goal. He missed it. Follow-up basket is there for Nick Hefner.
It's a good play by Hefner. Good job, go up, get the ball, and put it back right back up.
22-22. Marlowe dribbles out of the corner, gets to the free throw line opposite side, and gives to Carter, who dribbles back to Smith. They lob into Lauer. Spinning baseline, swings it into the corner. Marlowe, 3, got it.
And it's kind of the risk you're pulling when you got to send 2 or 3 guys down to help, the post and the block.
Redbirds get it across. Osborne in the right corner. 2 minutes to go. Kick out Allen. Now to Samples around the opposite side. Hefner holds the basketball. Cass in the corner. Coming to get it to Osborne. Osborne goes top to Samples. 1:50 to go first half. 25-22. Pinckneyville. Samples goes top to Cass. Fakes to the right. Swings to the left. Osborne. Man fell down and he throws it in. Got a Panther down on the floor. We'll take a quick break.
Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies knows Southern Illinois. Located in West Frankfort, they're your Milwaukee superstore with over 8,000 square feet. Wallace Industrial Tools has the largest selection of Milwaukee within a 2-hour radius. Find power tools such as drills, saws, lights, shop vacs, and more with pricing lower than you'll find anywhere else. That's Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies in West Frankfort. You don't have to choose between comfort and capability when you're behind the wheel of the 2025 Honda Pioneer 704. Rugged and reliable, it delivers the power you need on the job, the smooth shifting you want on the trail. And with Honda's exclusive quick flip seating, you get the versatility of seating 4 passengers and stowing the back seats for a full cargo bed. See the latest Honda Pioneer 704 today at Galatich Honda in West Frankfort.
Out of the injury shortage, good to see Colton Smith seems to be all right. Back to the bench. Frankfort forces a turnover. 1:20 to go in the first half. They have the ball trailing by 1. Cam Willard in the corner with the basketball for West Frankfort. Lob pass. Osborne somehow catches a dangerous look there. Samples in the right in front of Pinckneyville's bench. Dribbles to the point. Gives to Hefner. Crossover dribble for Hefner. He's going to the basket, throws it up, and a bailout whistle there. Looked like he might have been looking for that, and that's what Nick gets rewarded with. He'll go to the line. Looks like they got Marlowe for his first. Team second. Hefner will shoot 2 at the stripe. No good on the first. Hefner, no good on the second. Empty trip. Frankfurt 1 of 4 as a unit. 50 seconds to go first half. Lauer stops near the elbow. Kick out baseline. Drive into the goal. Right block going up. Foul on Osborne. Will send Dorfline to the line. (26-24). Dorfline's got one more here. Got them both. Osborne gets it into Hefner. Hefner swings to Samples. He gets it across, works it right. Met with a double in the corner, finds Parker Allen with 30. And Frankfurt wishes they can pull this out and bleed some time. We got 25 seconds left. Allen in the corner. One dribble gives Woolard, and Frankfurt's got it down to 18 seconds as they hold the basketball. What do you go with, about 8 or 7 seconds?
Yeah, I believe so. Give yourself a little bit more time in case of an error.
Well, you're down to 7. Here's Hefner going to the goal. He's fouled. He'll shoot a couple. Foul will go on Lauer, his first, team third. Hefner just went 0 of 2 at the stripe. He's going back to shoot 2 more. Missed it. Second from Nick Hefner. Missed it. Lauer at the buzzer. Left it short. They call a foul?
Yeah.
Call a foul on Hefner. Lauer will shoot 3. Missed the first. It's 27-24. 2 more at the line for Lauer. Missed the second. Not exactly a free throw clinic down the stretch.
From both sides. Pretty bad.
Lauer made the third. So Pinckneyville gets a free point right at the buzzer. 28-24. We head to halftime intermission.
The everyday people who make Southern Illinois so special. The ones who make sacrifices every day for their families and their community. These are the people who make us proud of what we do. You see, when a person from our community gets injured in an accident, there is someone at an insurance company far away from here whose job it is to minimize your injury, to make their corporation money. For them, you're just a claim number. For us, well, I guess you could say it's personal. We are fighting for the people of Southern Illinois each and every day to restore what was lost. We are Sam C. Mitchell and Associates, and for us, it's personal.
Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies knows Southern Illinois. Located in West Frankfort, they're your Milwaukee superstore with over 8,000 square feet. Wallace Industrial Tools has the largest selection of Milwaukee within a 2-hour radius. Find power tools such as drills, saws, lights, shop vacs, and more with pricing lower than you'll find anywhere else. That's Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies in West Frankfort. Kids Corral is a licensed child care center and preschool serving children from 6 weeks to 12 years old in West Frankfort and beyond. Owned by FCHS 1989 alumni Gina King and 1992 alumni Kristen Cass, Kids Corral is located at 218 South Horn Street in West Frankfort. Call them today at 618-937-4700 for more information. Kids Corral, proudly taking care of the next generation of Redbirds since 1998. IBI Management manages over 2.5 million square feet of industrial storage warehousing and office space in Illinois, Indiana, Tennessee, Ohio, and South Carolina with 64 tenants. Feel free to contact them for any management needed for your property. Reach out with any questions to Bobby or Iris Kazadi at 618-218-5995 or 618-218-2456. For any of your commercial management, IBI Management is here for you. Ask Melissa Walden about Shelter's auto, home, and life options. Call or text at 618-937-2092. Plus, use the My Shelter app to pay your bill, file a claim, proof of insurance, policy documents, go paperless, and more. Melissa Walden, Shelter Insurance in West Frankfort.
Looking for a dealership where you're treated like family? Come to Week Chevrolet GMC, where from sales to service, they put you first. Their friendly staff will help you find the perfect vehicle that fits your needs and your budget. Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, they've got it all. Visit them online at gregweeks.com or call 618-937-2000. Week Chevrolet GMC, right on the price, right off I-57.
Looking for a place to come out and enjoy one of the hidden treasures of Southern Illinois? The Frankfort Community Park is a 64-acre gym located in West Frankfort with 10 softball and baseball fields, 12 outdoor shelters, tennis courts, basketball courts, and a pond, as well as beautiful playground equipment for children of all ages. The park has plenty of open spaces to explore, and its serenity and beauty is second to none. The Aquatic Center has an indoor pool, weight room, basketball courts, and an event center. The Frankfort Community Park has something for everyone to enjoy. Come visit the park, and we promise you won't be disappointed. WP Dumpsters is West Frankfort's premier roll-off dumpster service, offering 14 cubic yard containers that are perfect for small DIY projects all the way up to larger home remodels and everything in between. With competitive pricing and top-notch customer service, WP Dumpsters is your Southern Illinois roll-off specialist. Book your bin online today at wpdumpsters.com or call 618-218-0623. Owned and operated by former Redbird Dalton Woolard.
Al Insurance is a proud sponsor of Redbird Athletics. Serving West Frankfort since 1925, we provide auto, home, business, life, and health insurance. Al Insurance partners with Auto Owners Insurance Company to handle insurance the right way, the human way. Call Ryan, Jessica, or Susan Patton at 618-937-4000. Al Insurance is proud to serve you.
You don't have to choose between comfort and capability when you're behind the wheel of the 2025 Honda Pioneer 704. Rugged and reliable, it delivers the power you need on the job, the smooth shifting you want on the trail. And with Honda's exclusive quick flip seating, you get the versatility of seating 4 passengers and stowing the back seats for a full cargo bed. See the latest Honda Pioneer 704 today at Galatich Honda in West Frankfort.
Looking for a reason to try the new $5 meal deal at McDonald's? Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and the price makes 5. That's everything you get with the new $5 meal deal at McDonald's.
Come to West Frankfort, Illinois and experience one of the largest and longest Christmas displays in the entire state. Candy Cane Lane features thousands of lights and hundreds of handmade characters from your favorite music, movies, and TV shows. Originally created by high school teacher and coach Tim Murphy, Candy Cane Lane is open seasonally on Friday and Saturday from 5:30 to 10 and Sunday through Thursday from 5:30 to 9:30 at the West Frankfort Community Park. Experience the true magic of Christmas this year at Candy Cane Lane.
At the half, it's 28-24, Pinckneyville leading West Frankfort. This is our halftime show brought to you by Kids Corral in West Frankfort. Quincy, what'd you see there in the first half?
Wow, I mean, I saw a lot of grit and tenacity from the West Frankfort Redbirds. I think a lot of people, coming in this game didn't think they'd see that side of West Frankfort tonight. But, they're playing super hard, and I really like, especially what I'm most impressed with, is how they're handling the pressure. I mean, they only have 3 turnovers in the first half.
Let's go ahead and go over our halftime stats. We'll start with the Pinckneyville Panthers.
To start it off, Dorfline with 5 points, 2 rebounds. Marlowe with 3. Smith, 3 points, 3 rebounds. McConnell, 2 points, 3 rebounds. Aiden Carter with 3 points. And around the scoring off the Panthers, Lars with 12 points, 4 rebounds. The Panthers had 3 turnovers in the first half, were 6 of 12 from the free throw line. We're going to move it over to your West Frankfort Redbird side. Hefner, 2 points, 3 rebounds. Camden Woolard, 4 points, 2 rebounds. Parker Allen added 6 off the bench. And Osborne, 10 points, 4 rebounds. Redbirds had a total of 3 turnovers in the first half, were 1 of 6 from the free throw line.
And free throws, big problem there. Could not knock them down. You got to be a better free throw shooting team, especially when that team's getting to the line twice as many times as you are. They only shot 50% clip, Pinckneyville, but 6 of 12. I'd rather go 6 of 12 than 1 of 6 for sure. I mean, that's more points and more opportunities. But all things considered, the Redbirds hanging right there, hanging tough. They can knock down some shots from the perimeter this second half. They're going to have a shot at it.
Yeah, I definitely think so. I think you got to outplay them, 5 to 10 points to be kind of at a safe spot and comfortable. Because, you see how they called it, with that first half. They're going to do it again, especially if it's getting down to crunch time. It's going to be feed Lar in the post. That seems like the main game plan of what is feed Lar down there. If he ain't got nothing, pass it out for a quick 3. But I think down in crunch time, you got to be up 5 to 10 points. With 2-3 minutes left, you want to feel comfortable coming out of here with a win. There's a reason that it's hard to play here. It's an atmosphere it's tough to get a win. And especially when you're going up against a team like Pinckneyville with a lot of good players, did not show very well in the first half. But you have to assume that they're making changes to what they're going to do into the second.
Yeah, they're going to get some guys going other than Lauer. They have to, right? I mean,
Yeah.
Whenever he's their guy, Frankfort can put all that attention to him, and they forced him to dish the passes out, and guys weren't making shots. And
I mean,
he's going to need some support, or else it could be trouble offensively for Pinckneyville.
Yeah, I mean, we saw it. He, has a good supporting cast for sure around him, but some guys just were not hitting shots in the first half. They got, warming up a little bit towards halftime, but you saw when they were ice cold, Frankfort really had 3 guys just sitting in the paint, kind of just moving in and out, checking Lar, tap here, trying to just keep them held and contained.
And a big credit to Frankfurt. Could have easily came out flat, knowing that Pinckneyville's always got energy when they're playing in this building. And it's the same story, though, second half. They're going to want to come out quick, Pinckneyville in the second half. And if you're back on your heels, they're going to open this thing up pretty quick, and all of a sudden you might be down a dozen points and in a spot where it's a comeback's pretty insurmountable. And that's what you deal with when you're playing in a hostile environment with a good crowd. The juices are certainly flowing. Pinckneyville's ready to go, I'm sure. The reason they haven't come back out yet, Coach Lowry's probably lighting a fire into them, and
Yeah, I agree.
he's letting them know.
I guarantee it. Just by looking at his physical state over there, obviously you could tell he was not impressed with his team in the first half, especially probably mainly with kind of just what they were doing at the free throw line. I'm sure he does like shooting 50%, especially with all the violations they're having. Just simple mistakes that could cost you a ball game. And I think he kind of understand that. He probably got onto him a lot down in the locker room. We're going to have to be ready for what they're going to bring at us. We got to be ready to give it right back.
We mentioned after tonight, Redbirds are in action tomorrow at Harrisburg. We'll have that coverage. EHT bracket came out. Duster Thomas bracket came out. Some good teams in that. What do you see that interests you for the holiday tournaments?
I saw, obviously we always talk about, EHT, Duster Thomas. I think it's kind of, two big tournaments we like to go check out, especially in the supporting area. But, Cobden's got a holiday tournament now. I believe Cesar does over there.
Centralia always has a really good, talented field.
It's very true. We've always talked about going up there, and, maybe we should try to make a drive one day, go see some games up there, because I would really like to go check out that gym they have and everything like that.
Always good product from Centralia and the teams they bring. So
absolutely.
It'll be a fun one. We were at this one last year, right? We were here?
We came to that.
First time coming over to this one, wasn't it?
Yeah, we came to that championship night with the Benton.
Saw the third place game and then the championship game and a little bit of the fifth place game. The controversial game.
Very controversial game. Very exciting game to be at. I'd like to say the atmosphere at that game was pretty fun.
It was fun.
Especially as a spectator. I couldn't imagine what it was like on the floor.
We were spotted by a couple of the Pinckneyville guys over here that call the ball games. They do a great job with their broadcasts and on YouTube. And he said, I thought I saw some specks of red over there in the sections.
Always wear the Redbird gear.
That's us. That's us for sure. Frankfurt obviously will play in the EHT. Backdoor cast to the goal. Rimmed out. They'll play in the EHT. Who they have? Fairfield for the 10th year in a row, it seems like.
I believe so, yeah. It seems like it's always lined up that way.
Corner triple off by a mile. Say the juices are definitely flowing, coming out with some adrenaline. Shot about a couple feet too strong. That's where you'd want Willard to just stay at the 3-point line. Could have had an open three. Instead he came in and Connell was able to close him out. Samples left it short. 28-24, 7:10 to go, quarter three, just underway second half. Panthers leading here on their home turf over your Redbirds. Marlowe cut off. Aiden Carter. McConnell to the goal, banked it in. Tough finish for McConnell. It's a good side for the Panthers faithful. He's had a couple of bunnies that he missed in the first half. He gets that one to fall. Lead is 6 for Pinckneyville. You're playing with fire if you can't keep up with Pinckneyville offensively. Asking for them to come back, and what do they got?
Traveling violation.
I didn't see it. Didn't see a travel, but
I thought especially we'd get a foul call before.
It looked clean to me. Dribble through the lane from Samples. Instead, it's a turnover for him and the Redbirds. McConnell Did the same thing. Instead, he's fouled and one.
That was 3 or 4 steps.
And they call the foul on the guy they just called a violation on. Mr. King up here in the booth doesn't agree.
He's walking somewhere far.
Free throw's good. In the blink of an eye, it's a 9-point Pinckneyville lead. Got to pick this energy back up if you're West Frankfort.
You can just tell it's kind of in the whole place right now. It's kind of sucked out. It's a really weird feeling.
Definitely a dangerous spot for the Redbirds. Baseline, a bump on that Carter. They'll get him for his first. Frankfort to inbounds. Osborne steps inside the perimeter. 3 up, or long 2 is no good. Lauer brings it down, and he'll bring it across. He has it right wing. He'll think about a 3, shot fake. Spins into the paint at the free throw line. Kick out, wide open wing triple is good. And we've got a bump. Basket was off in time, and we've got a foul after the make. Lead is 12 for Pinckneyville. Get a foul on McConnell. Redbirds haven't scored in a while. Parker Allen to the goal. Lays it up through traffic for 2.
It's a good job by Mr. Parker Allen there to really get around the taller defenders and get that one to fall.
5 minutes to go. Allen, the long rebound. He's tripped. Foul will go on Dorfline. Redbirds looking to put a couple of baskets together on back-to-back trips. Osborne dribbles on Dorfline. Elbow jumper, no. And rebound snatched out of the air by Lauer. Carter into the corner. Set feet triple on the way, no. Rebound, his own rebound is Dorfline. He's fouled. Foul goes on Woolard. His second, team second, 36-26. Free throws for Dorfline, hits the first. Dorfline, 1 of 2. Back tap, offensive board. That's Marlowe, who has it for Pinckneyville. And another whistle. Got Cam Woolard for his third on the reach. Team third. Up with the right, rimming out. Rebound, Scales off the miss from McConnell. Osborne across the timeline. Into the hands of Woolard. Peyton Allen back in for West Frankfort. Bounce opposite side to Osborne. 3:55 to go in the third. Swing into the corner, Woolard. Shot fake out, Peyton Allen. Feet are set, high arcing 3. No, and McConnell's got it. He falls to the ground and keeps his dribble. Allen picks off the pass. Length of the floor for him. Up, no, and back the other way. He had Redbirds trailing with him. He wanted to go that way. Instead, McConnell, he can't get it to go. Offensive board. Lauer threw a couple and floats it in. Frankfurt's going to call a timeout. 3:18 to go in the third. The lead has ballooned to 13 for Pinckneyville.
Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies knows Southern Illinois. Located in West Frankfort, they're your Milwaukee superstore with over 8,000 square feet. Wallace Industrial Tools has the largest selection of Milwaukee within a 2-hour radius. Find power tools such as drills, saws, lights, shop vacs, and more with pricing lower than you'll find anywhere else. That's Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies in West Frankfort.
Al Insurance is a proud sponsor of Redbird Athletics. Serving West Frankfort since 1925, we provide auto, home, business, life, and health insurance. Al Insurance partners with Auto Owners Insurance Company to handle insurance the right way, the human way. Call Ryan, Jessica, or Susan Patton at 618-937-4000. Al Insurance is proud to serve you.
WP Dumpsters is West Frankfort's premier roll-off dumpster service, offering 14 cubic yard containers that are perfect for small DIY projects all the way up to larger home remodels and everything in between. With competitive pricing and top-notch customer service, WP Dumpsters is your Southern Illinois roll-off specialist. Book your bin online today at WPDumpsters.com or call 618-218-0623. Owned and operated by former Redbird Dalton Woolard.
Back for the remainder of the third. 3:10 to go in the third. 39-26. Frankfurt with the ball. They get it across. Here's Cam Woolard. Lob to Osborne. Left block. No, he was altered from behind. Got it back. Missed it short. And a foul in there somewhere. Dorfline will pick up his second. Team fourth. Samples back in. Christian Davis in for Pinckneyville. Osborne, 2 of 2. 39-28, 2:55 to go in the third. Lauer at the point. He will shoot. Stead finds his man underneath the goal. Dorfline kicks out. Davis, right side, triple. If you leave him open, and he's a guard for Pinckneyville, he's probably capable of shooting the rock. And Davis knocks down his first look. Osborne around Lauer and throws it in.
Yeah, their guards have definitely stepped it up. Their shooting capabilities towards the end of the second quarter and here in the second half.
Davis, 3. No. Skip ahead to Quentin Osborne. Back to work. Cam Woolard out in the corner. Goes to the top. Swing to Peyton Allen. Now to Will Scales. Scales dribbles, gives it out to Osborne. 42-30, 150 to go in the third. Scales has the basketball for the Redbirds. Now Osborne. Jab step. Right of the lane. Jumper up. No, he's down on the ground. And Osborne will walk off. I will say, if you're able to get up that quick, probably shouldn't have blown the plate hit. I understand you're hobbling, but that's a disadvantage to Pinckneyville.
Yeah.
So I'd say if that happens again, not even with Osborne, with anyone, might see it play out a little bit longer. Because that was, and I'm not saying it was done on purpose, but that kind of affected Pinckneyville. And now they're forced to, they've turned the ball over. Lady Redbirds, Quincy, moving to the Fairfield tournament this season. And that is a pool play style bracket. So you'll play a couple teams in your pool, and then depending on what place you get, you play into either a gold, silver, or bronze bracket. Parker Allen wing triple. Redbirds back within 9.
That should be interesting. See how they can do in that.
Lauer, thrown man attack to the rim for 2 and 1. We got Scales for his 4th. Hit 3 there in the first half. So a different way they set things up there. Free throw good. For Lauer. Whole bunch of teams in that. They just 2 days, you play 4 games.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good setup.
Frankfort will play.
A lot of good teams in it,
Who is it? North Clay and Edwards County. In the grade school, not in the big gym. They're in the grade school over there. So
Hey, take it back to grade school.
they did get the short end of the stick on that aspect, but I think that's a pretty well-organized tournament over there. 45-33. Samples pulling the trigger. He's got it. That is something we need to see from him.
Definitely. I think Samples could really, have a little 3-game in there. He took some threes.
Baseline, Lauer cut off. Nice swing to the elbow, or to the wing rather. Skip right side, stepping inside the perimeter, underneath the goal. Now to Davis. Drive through the lane, Dorfline banked it in through contact. Tough finish from Dorfline. Lead back to 11 with 12 seconds to go in the third. Peyton Allen. Trap gives it out to Samples with 8. He gets across. Sheds off Davis. Skip past Woolard. Woolard down with 2. Under the goal. Skip out Parker Allen. Redbirds don't get a shot off. We go to the fourth. Redbirds trailing by 11 on Redbirds Live.
Come to West Frankfort, Illinois and experience one of the largest and longest Christmas displays in the entire state. Candy Cane Lane features thousands of lights and hundreds of handmade characters from your favorite music, movies, and TV shows. Originally created by high school teacher and coach Tim Murphy, Candy Cane Lane is open seasonally on Friday and Saturday from 5:30 to 10 and Sunday through Thursday from 5:30 to 9:30 at the West Frankfort Community Park. Experience the true magic of Christmas this year at Candy Cane Lane. Looking for a place to come out and enjoy one of the hidden treasures of Southern Illinois? The Frankfort Community Park is a 64-acre gym located in West Frankfort with 10 softball and baseball fields, 12 outdoor shelters, tennis courts, basketball courts, and a pond, as well as beautiful playground equipment for children of all ages. The park has plenty of open spaces to explore, and its serenity and beauty is second to none. The Aquatic Center has an indoor pool, weight room, basketball courts, and an event center. The Frankfort Community Park has something for everyone to enjoy. Come visit the park, and we promise you won't be disappointed. Kids Corral is a licensed child care center and preschool serving children from 6 weeks to 12 years old in West Frankfort and beyond. Owned by FCHS 1989 alumni Gina King and 1992 alumni Kristen Cass, Kids Corral is located at 218 South Horn Street in West Frankfort. Call them today at 618-937-4700 for more information. Kids Corral, proudly taking care of the next generation of Redbirds since 1998. Ask Melissa Walden about Shelter's auto, home, and life options. Call or text at 618-937-2092. Plus, use the My Shelter app to pay your bill, file a claim, proof of insurance, policy documents, go paperless, and more. Melissa Walden, Shelter Insurance in West Frankfort.
The everyday people who make Southern Illinois so special. The ones who make sacrifices every day for their families and their community. These are the people who make us proud of what we do. You see, when a person from our community gets injured in an accident, there is someone at an insurance company far away from here whose job it is to minimize your injury, to make their corporation money. For them, you're just a claim number. For us, well, I guess you could say it's personal. We are fighting for the people of Southern Illinois each and every day to restore what was lost. We are Sam C. Mitchell and Associates, and for us, it's personal.
Back in the fourth, McConnell with a drive to the basket. He's fouled by Quentin Osborne, and he knocks down his first of 2 free throws. 48-36. Pinckneyville leading. Less than 8 minutes left in the contest. Panther lead is 12. They look to expand on that. Here's Marlowe, right wing. Dribbles into the paint, throws it up, missed it short. Fight for the board. It's Chris Samples who skips it ahead to Parker Allen, and he throws it to nowhere. If Marlowe was smart, he just lets that thing go. That was going out of bounds.
Yeah, it didn't really have a path to anybody.
Chris Samples will throw in. Throws it right to McConnell, and look out the other way. He throws it down. You knew he was looking for that when he had some open space. Will Scales out to Samples. Hit his three a minute ago. This one, no, and it pops free to Reed Marlowe. He hands off to Aiden Carter. Well, you wonder about the availability of Colton Smith moving forward for Pinckneyville. He's definitely an integral part of their team. But Aiden Carter's done his job. He's went out there and just not made any mistakes and taking care of the basketball, and that's what you want in a point guard. Oh, they call a charge on Pinckneyville.
Oh, that was just a messy possession, really. It was all over the place.
6:36 left. Cass into Samples. Skip ahead to Cass. They get it across. Now Allen will try from the elbow. Soaring high for the board is Lauer. Corner, three up and in and out. Rebound Osborne. And they call a little touch foul on Dorfline. It's one where you probably just let that go. Osborne's got the ball, and
Osborne got possession.
and Dorfline was backing off. So
if anything, he might have just hit the ball. I don't know. I didn't think it was a foul.
Samples into the half court. Here's Quentin Osborne. Skip to Cass, shot fake. Give now Parker Allen. He works baseline, and it's deflected out. Samples throws it away again. McConnell throws it down again. Frankfurt timeout, 5:46 left. 16-point Panther lead. They're closing in on a conference victory over your Redbirds.
IBI Management manages over 2.5 million square feet of industrial storage warehousing and office space in Illinois, Indiana, Tennessee, Ohio, and South Carolina with 64 tenants. Feel free to contact them for any management needed for your property. Reach out with any questions to Bobby or Iris Kazadi at 618-218-5995 or 618-218-2456. For any of your commercial management, IBI Management is here for you. Kids Corral is a licensed child care center and preschool serving children from 6 weeks to 12 years old in West Frankfort and beyond. Owned by FCHS 1989 alumni Gina King and 1992 alumni Kristen Cass, Kids Corral is located at 218 South Horn Street in West Frankfort. Call them today at 618-937-4700 for more information. Kids Corral, proudly taking care of the next generation of Redbirds since 1998.
Frankfurt ball. Out of the timeout, trailing by 16. It's getting away from him here in the second half, Mr. King.
Yeah, I think we kind of expected. It's you see turnovers piling up now. Had 8, have 5, 2 more than what we had in the first half.
We're in holiday season. The Panthers looking to put a bow on this game. Lauer with 2 more and 1 coming at the line. The 4th on Woolard.
The 20th basket, or point, I should say, for Tyler.
That'd be crazy. Get 20 baskets.
Be at least 40 points. But he's at 20.
Still more pressure. Throw out of bounds. And Frankfurt's really struggling now.
Maybe I shouldn't have said that I was really impressed with how they handled the pressure in the first half.
Well, I mean, it doesn't change the fact that they did a good job with it in the first half. I mean, we've just not been able to do it here. Two more for Lauer. Samples. Kick out Osborne. Feet are set. 3 is short. Rebound. Parker Allen for West Frankfort. Osborne going to pull again. He's got this one.
You might as well, right?
Feet set. And let's be honest, this is Frankfurt's best jump shooter so far this year. You're open. Take the shot. Samples knocked it free. It went out of bounds. Layup too strong, and we've got another whistle. We get the third on Chris Samples. Four minutes left. Throw in to Lauer. Nope. Rebound Osborne. Parker Allen, feet are set. He'll try a triple. He's got it. Back-to-back threes, Osborne and Parker Allen. 57-42 with 3:40 left. And now we'll see if Pinckneyville wants to slow things down and bleed some time.
I think that'd probably be their smarter route here. I mean, already not had the best offensive game by any means.
by Pinckneyville. We'll take a quick break.
Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies knows Southern Illinois. Located in West Frankfort, they're your Milwaukee superstore with over 8,000 square feet. Wallace Industrial Tools has the largest selection of Milwaukee within a 2-hour radius. Find power tools such as drills, saws, lights, shop vacs, and more with pricing lower than you'll find anywhere else. That's Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies in West Frankfort.
Out of the break. Pinckneyville with the ball and a quick score. Nice play from Carter. Osborne pulls. Can't get it to go. In front of the basket, rebound for Lauer. Behind the back, spinning. Elbow. Finds his man. It's deflected out. Last touched by Frankfort. 3 minutes left. Feed into Lauer. Falling away, missed it, rebound, foul, and one. Dorfline. That's Osborne's fourth. Dorfline at the line. Free throw, good. (62-42). 2:50 left. Back door, Peyton Allen, right block, throws it in. Panthers closing out the victory. They're going to get to 5-1. Frankfort will fall to 2-6. They play again tomorrow on the McConnell finish here. Frankfort plays at Harrisburg. We'll have that coverage coming your way here on Redbirds Live tomorrow evening. After this one wraps up, we'll jump into our post-game show quickly. Scales, corner three. Brought to you by IBI Management here. Our post-game coverage, as always. We'll give out our Melissa Walton Shelter Insurance Player of the Game. 2 minutes left. Scales hit a triple the other night. He's got one here today. And like we said, to stay in that rotation, you got to be able to knock down perimeter shots. Will Scales does there.
And honestly, most of our team has shot really well in this ball game. In the second half, really, it was just a few minutes of bad play in there. We just let it get out of hand from us. Against teams like this, you can't do that.
1:30 left. Pinckneyville around the perimeter with the ball. Skip into the corner. What have you seen from SIU commit Ty Lauer? The first time seeing him this season. We've seen him in the past, but now he's the go-to guy. What did you see from him?
I really think he's added a lot more into his game. He seems a lot more loose, a lot more. Seems like he's worked with the basketball. I think a lot more. His footwork is a lot better. Seems like he can get to his shot and get everything pretty easy.
Another timeout called. Osborne hits the free throw jumper at 64-49. Redbirds trailing on Redbirds Live. Oh, we had just a stoppage here? I thought we called a timeout. Maybe timeout was called to get some subs in, but we'll stay here. But, they definitely called one.
Yeah, I don't. It's confusing.
Makes more sense that they didn't actually call one. They just did it to get some guys into the game. There's not a whole lot of plays where you can score 15 points. But
I wish.
Half a minute left. Pinckneyville holds the basketball. Time winding down on them. 10 seconds left. Time's going to wind out. And Pinckneyville's going to get it done. 64-49 is your final. We'll go ahead and jump in to our IBI management post-game coverage. We'll let Quincy tally up those final totals, but if we get into our IBI management post-game show, what'd you see here tonight?
Honestly, I think it was a pretty good effort by the West Frankfort Redbirds. I really wasn't expecting us to come out like that. We had a lot of fire coming out of the gate. I kind of missed that. When we came out in the second half, we were really flat. Came out really flat. We just played really, not good basketball for 3-4 minutes there in the second half, and it really cost us. Pinckneyville, they start kind of climbing a lead, and there's one of those teams where you're playing, and you're looking down. Okay, we did that here, did that there. Next thing you know, you're down 8-10 points, and you're trying to figure out a way to get back into the ball game. Definitely not easy to play here. But yeah, I'm really impressed and pleased with our overall effort.
Yeah, I mean, you were obviously going to have a matchup disability with some size, but all in all, I mean, Lauer got his, but other than that, Pinckneyville's guys had some issues.
Yeah, I think it was majority of their guards, and maybe McConnell in the first half. I really just think that the guards were not shooting the ball well in the first half, and then the second half they really started to get going. But I think we did what we did in the first half. I think there's a few more things we could have took advantage of, but I think we played it well. When a team like that's not hitting shots, you got to find a way to score. And honestly, we probably should have. There's been a few possessions in the first half. We probably should have had the lead at halftime. But looking back at it now, I wish we came out in the second half with the same fire we did in the first.
Go ahead and hop into our stats. To wrap things up, the victors up first, the Pinckneyville Panthers.
Dorfline with 14 points, 3 rebounds. Marlowe with 3 points, 3 rebounds. Smith, 3 points, 3 rebounds. McConnell with 14 points, 4 rebounds. Carter with 5. Davis with 3. And Law, the leading scorer for the Panthers, with 22 and 10 rebounds. 5 turnovers for the Panthers, and we're 12 of 20 from the free throw line. Move over to your West Frankfort Redbird side. Scales with 3. Osborne with 19 points, 8 rebounds. Samples with 5. Hefner with 2. Woolard with 4. Parker Allen with 14. And Peyton Allen with 3.
Yeah, Redbirds back tomorrow up against Harrisburg. And I think you come out into this intensity, you got a shot. I mean, I think you're going to compete with just about anybody. Come out looking like you did in the first half.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, you play that first half, you play that for the rest of the season, majority of your games. You're going to be shocked at how many games and teams you're going to be able to play with. I think honestly a little bit, we came in, we surprised them a little bit. I think we took them off guard, and they were really underestimating us as a team and who we are. I think if you come out with that kind of mindset of let's prove people wrong this year, let's go see if we can shock some people and win some games this year. Definitely, let's play how that first half went down.
Let's give out a player of the game. That's brought to you by Melissa Weldon Shelter Insurance. Quincy, it's all you. Who you got?
My player of the game tonight, I think I'm going to have to go with Osborne as my player of the game. And, Parker Allen right next to him shot the ball really well with a couple of players. But I think the one guy that I think, was really facilitating the offense tonight and was hitting shots when we needed the most is Osborne, player of the game.
That's the Melissa Weldon Shelter Insurance player of the game. 64-49. Pinckneyville knocks off your West Frankfort Redbirds. We're back tomorrow night in Harrisburg for the Bulldogs and Redbirds. Thanks to all you guys for tuning in, wherever it might have been from, or whatever platform you're using. We appreciate you guys following along with us this evening. It's Friday night in Pinckneyville. Thanks to our team on site, Aaron Price, Drew